And I thought, well, at least we're going to have this warm period, and that's going to be fine for, suppressing the growth a bit. Nope.
Yeah. Skid, no, are you an actual contender or are you just a troll? Let us know. You tried to jump on before, but you said you're going to prove me wrong about something. So I wonder what that was. But,
What am I wrong about?
What is Posh wrong about? I mean, he likes cats better than dogs.
Obviously.
He's not. This doesn't make him wrong about anything, but he's never had sushi, so we can't, fully trust his worldly accounts of things. He's very limited in his experience.
Here's the thing.
There, but Americans, we don't got that. But Serbians, you might have something close to reach out and grab a thread.
Yeah, but even then, it's mostly religious. I've got a question for you, Jimbob. If you walk somewhere and it takes 30 minutes, and next time you drive it takes 3 minutes, is that time travel?
No. Well, what are you talking about? It's just travel between spots. It's not time. What do you mean time travel? Come on,
I don't know what this is supposed to be parallel, probably to something about evolution, but I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't know. He's just.
Or maybe someone
they always answer questions with answers.
Cabinet.
They answer questions with questions most of the time.
Oh yes.
Like all humans, Jimbob is an ape. How am I an ape if someone looks at me and doesn't point to me and say you're an ape? Isn't that weird that humans are apes but they're not apes? So can I have sex with an ape, Big Bad Mama? Is that okay from your worldview to go around having sex with apes? We're apes. Doesn't violate anything, right? So what's the problem, Big Bad Mama?
We're all animals, so
we're all animals. What's the problem? What's the problem, Big Bad Mama? You can't answer. Time.
Oh.
And eggs.
Didn't have a breakfast.
Time and eggs. Poor John Bob believes in our body. Well, let's say we granted Noah's Ark from your view. Why would it make biodiversity impossible?
No.
What would be the contradiction if you started with a bunch of by the way, you grant yourself a bunch of populations, Big Bad Mama, because you can't tell me from your evolutionary view how the evolutionary mechanism produced populations. You actually have to start with populations too. You just don't include an ark or a creator, but you just grant yourself populations all the same. You would believe in a rapid post-flood speciation to explain current rapid post-flood speciation. What's the problem? I don't know. Let's say I grant everything you're saying. What's the problem? You're asking me questions.
Speciation no, I don't expect... can happen very quickly, by the way. Most of the dog breeds we have are from the last 100 years.
It doesn't follow at all. Skid, no, we all know the flood is a lie. Think about it. Water doesn't go up that high. Skid, no, is an absolute troll. I wish he was a little more dedicated, though.
Trolls have their place in society.
That's right. I'm a troll. I mean, I troll fair amount.
You're very trolly.
Yeah, I am very much.
Andrew is very trolly.
Mm-hmm. Tiny Chud says, nice facial hair. It looks like you'd be the first in line at Beartaria. I mean, fine. I'll take the insult as long as they get insulted too. Big Bad Mama. Anything else? Any other fantasies of creation stories you want to share with us from the evolutionary view? Big Bad Mama? Nothing?
Whoever was writing it wrote it in retrospect.
Sorry, this one made me laugh. He is a good troll though. Tadpoles are scientific proof of what? That they're tadpoles and they do what tadpoles do. I don't know if he's serious, though. It's just kind of funny. Okay, go ahead. And I'm talking to you, inspiring philosophy. I know you push evolution and defend your version of Christianity. What is he, anyway? Inspiring philosophy. Is he a Calvinist?
No. Okay. He's some type of non-denominationalist, I believe.
He'll have call-ins for that. It's just getting pretty hateful.
That can never go wrong.
You really are a good troll. You're saying all the right things, but we can't tell. It's
I like
just Yeah, I wish more atheists were available, especially now with Passion.
And writing first, and then some general guidelines and suggestions for how to learn. Because
Rest up. Oh, you mean for? Well, I'm gonna end the stream soon. I'm almost at 3 hours. So, answers in atheism is if you want to jump on and get kicked in your old man balls,
yeah,
metaphorically, then please please call in to this stream. We love it. My audience loves it when you call in and get completely unraveled. Call in. Call in. Yeah, you call in. You call in with the computer. It's called a call in.
with like 2 cups on a string.
Yeah.
Bog.
You click a link. What do you mean a link? Yeah, it's still a call in. It's just a different technology. What are you talking about? You call on phones? Do
Actually,
you?
you can call just with your voice.
What do you mean? So he's like saying that it's not a call. Well, it's not a stream either by your logic. Is it a stream? I thought a stream was a little bit of water that's running from like a river or something, right? Come on. Stop, dude. Learn it. Skid No says proof there is no God is dying. No, that's that's not even an argument. Why would God make us die as your argument? That's your proof?
Okay, secondly,
hold on. Okay.
In addition, like I said, if you want to debate Christian God, if you want to have an all-loving God, etc., that's a completely separate thing from if you want to go and say there is no God because people die or people suffer. Well, why can't you have a God that just
kills everybody,
likes having people suffer? Like that's a lot of paganism. There's a Babylonian account of the flood that the gods made the flood because they found people too noisy. So, and they didn't think, well, then they don't exist. No,
that's really what it comes down to. If God, why not I God? That's really, if you just press further, it's like, well, then that means you have an account of how reality should be given God. That means you have an account. You have a view. If you were God, then you're basically, it's Tom Jump level stuff.
About
all the babies. What about them?
Yep, that was God.
What about them?
Thing with babies dying, like we don't believe you live here and then you die and that's it. That's why it's so different from the. You can't have half atheism.
Posh, what if no one died, but we were all constantly slightly out of breath?
Sounds like me at the cardio machines.
Would the atheist then be like, well, if God real, why am I out of breath all the time? It's never ending. If it's not one thing, if it's fixed, it's anything that's an inconvenience to their temporal existence. Skid Nose says, I'll come on and school you next time. I'm going to put my mom in a home right now. He's a good troller. He's pretty good.
Yeah,
he's creative.
It's lighthearted, which I enjoy.
Yeah.